Magandang hapon, magandang umaga, magandang gabi. Ito po ang Usapang Proyekto by Proyekto Pilipino. Ako po si Leloy Claudio. Um, Matagal ko na pong gustong gawin itong episode na to because ang Proyekto Pilipino is about building the future of our country. And napansin ko recently na literally maraming Pilipino na hindi nagpla-plan para sa kanilang future. As our guest will talk about, napakababa ng retirement savings ng mga Pilipino at maraming Pilipino pag tumatanda, umaasa sa anak or sinasabi, bahala na. And this is a problem because, of course, there's a lot of money coming into the Philippines from outside, but are we investing it properly? Are we growing it properly? And my guest today is my favorite kind of guest, yung isang guest na nagsimula bilang isang investment banker or basically somebody who focused on their career and then after focusing on their career found their passion. So si Rose Fresfausto was formerly an investment banker pero ngayon siya isang full-time homemaker but ang passion niya ngayon is really financial literacy para sa mga pamilya. She writes about money and family. She's also a behavioral economist and a Gallup certified strengths coach. Rose, thank you very much for joining us. And before anything else, thank you for the work that you do dahil konting-konti lang naman kayo na talagang sinishare yung kanilang financial wisdom for Filipinos, for normal average Filipinos, hindi lang yung mga marunong ng investment banking.
Magandang araw na lang, ano? So, we don't know what time the audience will
Yeah,
be watching this. So, good day to
yeah.
everyone. Hi, Leloy. It's really nice to meet you. Sabi ko nga I'm very interested in your own work as well. Siguro
Some
mamaya
new,
mapag-uusapan. Pero konting ano lang, konting correction lang. Hindi na ako
uh,
full-time homemaker kasi
ah,
matanda na ako na hindi na ako nagpapalaki. In fact, we are already empty nesters. But it was a transition from being an investment banker. I became a full-time homemaker. And then I now write, teach, talk about money and family using behavioral economics
mm,
principles. Yon.
o- online she's also called FQ Mom. So FQ
Correct.
Mom. Well,
Uh-uh.
welcome to Proyekto Pilipino. Um, I'll go straight to the point, ilatag natin yung problema. Ano ba talaga ang problema? Kasi I was listening to a couple of podcasts and I don't know the numbers, maybe you do. Philippines is one of the worst countries in terms of saving for retirement. Totoo po ba yun?
Totoo yan. I don't have the exact number right now, pero talagang mababa ang ating retirement saving. And kung titignan natin, alam mo kasi kung minsan lagi kasi tayong mga Pilipino, ganun, ano, parang sisihan about
Mm.
the behavior of the individual, the Filipino individual.
Mm.
But the reality is, what is really affecting us is not so much the individual behavior, but the structures na
Mhm.
nakalatan when it comes to retirement saving. Yun ang
Mm.
problema. Yun yung parang, after all these years of me studying about money and family, yun yung nakita ko. And that problem is not exclusive to the Filipinos. It is really hard to save and invest for the future.
It's hard in general or it's hard in the Philippines in particular?
The human behavior, the human wiring, so to speak. Within the slide, meron siyang makatuwirang side. This is our rational part of the brain, the prefrontal cortex. When I
Mm.
ask you to solve a math problem, that's the part of your brain that you use. Tapos
Mm.
yung mga pag-control mo ng mga emotion mo, yung pagiging adult, yan yung prefrontal cortex. Para
Mm.
lang nosebleed, tinawag ko yan
Mm.
na makatuwirang Mac. Tapos yung kabilang side naman, yan yung seat of all our emotions. Yan yung
Mm.
mga gigil natin, takot, saya, etc. Tinawag kong emotional emong. Now, all of us have this side. But
Pareho. Mm.
when it comes, di ba parang pagtatanong ko, what drives your behavior? In as much as we'd love to think that we are very rational beings, very makatwirang mak, what drives our behavior is really our emotional emo. And that is
Mhm.
universal. That's why the approach that I use when it comes to teaching about money is to use the principles of behavioral economics. Mahirap talagang mag-control kahit sinong tao, especially on his own, to think about retirement saving.
Mm.
So yun.
Dahil yung irrational side, o hindi naman yung emotional side, ang
Ang
gusto niya,
nagda-drive. Mm.
at ang iniisip niya, yung nasa harap niya, hindi yung 20, 30 years from now, 20 years from now, 10 years from now. Is that the case? It's very difficult to imagine something that's so far along the line for many people.
Yes, you hit it on the nail kasi para bang it is very difficult for us to think of our future self. In fact, there are very interesting studies done by specifically si Hal Hershfield, no?
Mm.
Tinignan niya, in-MRI niya yung utak ng mga
Mm.
tao. Parang iba yung galaw ng brain waves
Mm.
if they are looking at themselves.
Mm.
Tapos iba ang galaw ng brain waves if they are looking at a stranger.
Mm.
Ang
Mm.
ginamit nga niya doon si Matt Damon tsaka si Natalie Portman eh. Parang sila yung mga walang controversy pero kilala. Tapos gumawa rin siya nung picture mo, halimbawa ikaw Lelo, yan, ang picture mo na matanda ka. Do you know na ang magkapareho ng brain waves eh yung ikaw up na present, hindi ka pareho yung brainwaves mo dun sa ikaw na lolo. Ang
Wow.
magkapareho si Matt Damon at saka ikaw na lolo. So, what does that say? We kind of think of ourselves as strangers when it comes to thinking of our
Mm.
future self. So,
Mm.
that pa lang already poses a difficulty. Paano ka naman
Mm.
magsasakripisyo para sa isang
Mm.
stranghero, di ba?
Mm.
So yan yung isa sa mga um, main barriers to retirement savings. Actually,
I
may
see.
tatlong major eh. I don't know if that's what you
Oh
want to
yes, let's go
talk
through the
about
three.
now.
Let's go through the three quickly.
Okay, so ang sinasabi ko dito, acronym tayo, MILA. That is actually
Mhm.
the nickname of my inaanak, Amelia. Ay, inaanak tuloy,
Okay.
apo.
Wow,
My
may apo
apo.
na.
Yes, my 2-year-old apo. So, first is myopia. That's what we discussed. Myopia kasi, di ba, napaka nearsighted.
Mm.
Para bang YOLO lagi tayo, di
Mm.
ba? YOLO, we forget YAGO. YAGO means you also grow old. Tapos yung susunod, yung susunod is di ba, inertia. What is inertia? Di ba yung
Mm.
parang if it's at rest, it's gonna be at rest unless there is
Mm.
such a movement that will cause it. It's the physics law. Ang ibig naman sabihin ng inertia na yan, we are so prone to the default bias. Kung ano yung nandyan, yun na yung ginagawa. Hirap na hirap
Mm.
tayo na
Mm.
kahit na alam mo na yung gusto ko talagang mag-save and invest. Pero yung paggawa ng mga, kunyari,
Mm.
mahahabang application forms, etc.
Mm.
Hirap na hirap tayo gawin yun. So yun yung inertia. And then the
Mm.
third one is loss aversion.
Mm.
We feel the impact of a loss at least twice as much as
Mm.
that of a gain. So para bang takot na takot tayong mag-invest for the long term. Lagyan na lang natin sa savings account na wala namang
Mm.
kita or under the mattress.
Yes.
So yung mga yun. So those three, myopia, inertia, and loss aversion are the three main barriers when it
Mm.
comes to retirement saving.
And I think that's general, that applies everywhere. So ngayon, or
Mm-mm.
most people, ngayon naman po, gusto kong pumunta doon sa mga Pilipino. Bakit in
Pinoy.
particular takot yung mga Pilipino? Tell me if I'm wrong. I have two reasons that I've been playing
Okay,
around with.
go ahead.
Unang-una, sa tingin ko maraming Pilipino umaasa sa mga anak nila. So, dahil nga close families tayo, ang inaasahan nila pag matanda na ako, aalagaan ako ng mga anak ko, which is
Mm-mm.
of course becoming a problem now kasi ang daming anak nag-OFW, di ba? Hindi na mauuwian yung mga magulang. Pangalawa, at ito na pagtanto ko lang when I moved to the United States, hindi tayo binibigyan ng pagkakataon na mag-invest sa Pilipinas automatically. Nung nagtatrabaho pa po ako sa Pilipinas, hindi naman ako sinabihan ng employer ko, ito yung investment account mo, maglagay ka diyan, ima-match namin, lalagyan din namin ng investment. Pagdating ko sa US, meron na kami kagad yung tinatawag na 401k. Sabi ng employer, kung maghulog ka diyan, maghuhulog din ako, automatic yan, kaltas yan sa sweldo mo every month, wag mo nang isipin, and then the next thing you know, meron na akong pera for my retirement.
Mm-mm.
Hindi yun nangyari sa akin sa Pilipinas. In fact, yung ginawa ko sa Pilipinas, trinay ko mag-open, and maybe we can talk about this later on, trinay ko mag-open ng pera account, pero 3 buwan na akong may application, hindi pa rin nabuksan. At kusa
Dami
ko pa
natin
yon.
pag-uusapan.
Kusa ko pa yon. So, those are two reasons, but I'm sure there are many more Filipino reasons for why mahirap mag-retire sa Pilipinas.
Totoo. Tama lahat ng sinabi mo. Yung
Ah,
unang rason, di ba? Parang umaasa tayo sa anak. Ngayon, hindi naman siya, alam mo kasi, and I like that you are an economic historian, di ba? Kasi this has something to do with
Mm,
history as well. Long, long time ago, di ba?
mm,
Whatever your profession is, bawa farmer ka, normally, minamana yan ng anak mo. Di ba?
mhm,
So
mhm,
kung matanda ka na at medyo mahina na yung katawan mo, yun ang mga anak mo yung magtutuloy. And dati, long time ago,
mm,
magkakasama pa rin kayo eh. 'Di ba? Magkakasama kayong
mm,
naninirahan sa isang bahay. That's very Filipino, ika nga, no? Kung
mm,
meron man
mm,
konti, siguro nakahiwalay na ng konti dyan, pero nandyan pa rin. So it was kind of efficient na eto na, tumatanda na yung mga magulang mo, ikaw naman, you will now,
mm,
you are inheriting the profession. Meron
mhm,
na kayong record tuloy. Pero ngayon hindi na ganyan eh. Lumuluwas na, kung saan-saan na. So how do you do that kung several households na? So
mhm,
hindi na dapat applicable yan. Huwag na tayong umasa sa mga anak natin.
mm.
And then, yung sinabi mo,
Dapat nga bigyan natin yung mga, we strive to leave something for our children, hindi po ba?
ideally, yes. Yan ang
Idea. Mm.
pinakamaganda na huwag kang all mine to give. Just give them whatever your values are. Na, like, for example, you value education. Give the best education you can afford and then let them be. Cut their financial umbilical cord, as what I say, once they
Mm.
graduate from college.
Ah,
Para ikaw naman mismo makakapag-ipon ka na for your own retirement at
yes.
hindi ka
Mm,
na aasa sa mga anak mo.
mm,
And ideally, you will now be, kung ginawa mo lahat ng mga tamang gawain to prepare for your old age, ano ka na komportable ka na dapat and pwede ka nang mag-spoil ng mga apo and hopefully when you go, may konti pang maiiwan para sa
mm,
mga anak mo. Ganon. Pero
mm,
hindi ganon yung nangyayari.
mm.
Nagkaroon tayo nitong OFW phenomenon na para bang ang dami-dami dyan. 50 anyos pa lang, ay hindi na akong tatrabaho kasi kumikita na ng dollars. Makatuwiran pa naman yun. Di ba? Ano? Or makatarungan ba naman yon? Tapos paak
Mm,
sa lahat, lahat,
mm.
lahat ng mga kapatid. Ay, yung kapatid mo naglalambing,
Ay,
nagsibili ng bagong iPhone, mga ganyan.
yeah,
Ano
yeah.
naman. So,
Mm,
kawawa naman si OFW. Wala siyang
mm,
sandwich generation nga na sinasabi natin. Exacerbated in the Philippine setting kasi nga, that dependence, that financial dependence is so, para bang okay lang?
mm,
Na parang ang damot-damot mo. Ikaw ang pinagpala, bakit hindi ka tumulong?
mhm, mhm.
Oh, yan ang mga mali
Yeah.
yan.
And then yung so yun yung private structures and then yung public structures naman na mahirap talagang kahit ginusto mo mang mag-invest, kagaya nga ako yung nabanggit ko sa inyo, ma'am, nag-apply ako for a pera account, and maybe you can tell our viewers what a pera account is. Nag-apply ako ng pera account, 3 months, walang nangyari until eventually nag-OFW na ako. Never na nabuksan yung pera account ko. Oh.
Oo, alam mo talaga yung pera na yan, ano. Ako din yung saga na yan. Ito nga meron akong isang buong chapter doon sa last of the trilogy ko. It's called
Mm,
High FQ by Design, Shape
mm.
Your Environment for a Financially Healthy You. I devoted one
Wow.
whole chapter on pera. Pera stands for Personal Equity Retirement Account. This
Mm,
is supposed to be something to augment the retirement saving of Filipinos. So take note, augment, pandagdag siya. As you said, ay nako, glacial pace ang nangyayari sa atin dito. I remember my husband back in the, I don't know how many decades ago, he was part of those kinoconsult nila, ano ba dapat dito, and then it took a long time, tapos napas na, ang dami na namang, taon, hindi oras,
mm,
taon ang bago na launch ito. So finally, nung na-launch na, 2017, 2016, mga ganyan. Nag-launch na sila, tapos nagkaroon ng, syempre magta-target ka, no? Sana man lang in 5 years, sabi nila,
mm.
we will have 5 million pera accounts. So when I wrote this book, I interviewed them in
Yung
2014.
the central bank?
Everybody, the
Oh,
players
okay.
of pera,
Yeah.
BDO and BPI palang ang ano nun or tatlo,
Yeah,
BDO,
yeah.
BPI, and ATRAM were the only accredited administrators of the
Mm,
pera account.
I
And then I
remember that.
also, di ba? I think I saw your you delved on this in one of your videos, the
Nung
pera.
nasa Rappler pa
So,
po ako.
oo, parang masyado pa tayong ganado. Ganyan din ako noon.
Oo. Tapos sinubukan ko. Pagkatapos, oh my God.
So yun, tapos nag-interview din ako from Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. And they have all the noble intentions for this to work. And then when I interviewed them, yung tatlong yun, BPI yata hindi, pero a couple of people from BDO, then sa Atram, tapos yun sa BSP. Ang tingin pa lang nila, sabi ko, so why do you think na 5,000 pa lang? 5,700
Wow.
pa lang nun eh. Ganun
Oh
pa
my
rin.
God.
Di ba? Tapos sabi, they would still think, most of them would still say financial education. Para bang,
Mm,
wow, sabi ko, para bang, hello, nung ko pa sinasabing financial
mm,
education is not
mm,
the key, ano?
mm,
But then, when you take a look at the structure, ay talaga, mahirap. It
mm,
is so tedious. Now, ikaw, masasabi mo yan because you went through it all at
mm.
nakailang buwan ka na, wala pa. So,
Sinukuan ko po.
oo. So, ang daming sludges. So, I'm introducing a new word. Alam mo kasi yung sa behavioral economics, we call
Mm,
it nudge. When we
mm,
try to push the person
mm,
to take the decision that is good for him.
mm,
I'll give you an example. And this uses choice architecture. Sa cafeteria ng mga bata, tanggalin mo yung mga unhealthy, mga junk food. Ilapit mo sa kanila yung mga healthy options.
mm,
They
mm,
would be nudged to eat healthily. There have been
mm,
studies about that. So that is positive.
mm,
Pero pag ginamit mo the same principles of behavioral economics, choice architecture principles,
mm,
to do the thing that is not good for the person, either intentionally or unintentionally, that is a sludge. So, marami akong nakitang sludge doon sa pera.
mm,
Yan nga, nakita mo na, napaka-tedious. Some of the administrators also said the system was very clunky.
mm,
So, na-digitize na. Imagine, kanya-kanyang, dati kanya-kanyang kuha ka ng yung tax credit. Sus Maria Josep, gagawin mo ba yun?
mm.
Pupunta ka sa BIR. Tapos,
Wow.
na ano na yon, natanggal na yon,
Ah,
si administrator na dapat ang mag-aasikaso nun. And then they were also saying, baka kasi masyadong mababa, di ba? 100 for the regular Filipino employee and then 200 for the
or OFW.
OFW.
Mm,
Dinoble nila. Asa
mm,
ng increase? Wala pa rin. Kasi wala dun. Wala dun yung
mm,
problema eh. Ang
mm,
problema, dun sa ease. Alam mo,
mm,
sabi nung father of behavioral economics, his mantra is make it easy.
mm,
Make it easy. And that's what I mean, looking back at my parenting, that's what I tried to also do. You
mm,
make it easy for your kids to pick the right choice. So
mm,
yung pera ngayon, ang hirap kumbaga sa US kasi dinideduct na kaagad nila automatically from your earnings when it comes to the computation of your tax. Dito, i-apply mo pa yung tax credit. So, kumbaga, magko-compute ka muna as if,
wow.
at tas tsaka, di ba, small things like that. Tapos ito rin, and I think we also have to be very careful. Pagka opt-in versus opt-out. So,
Mm,
I don't know if you know, sa US, ano ka opt-out ka Para bang
yes,
automatic na unless you don't like. Because you
yes.
still can, exercise your willpower, so to speak. Kung ayaw
Mm,
mo,
mm,
magtanggal ka doon. Pero sa atin, you have to actively enroll. Di ba? That is a big difference. And I do have a very interesting
mm,
discussion of the organ donation in European countries. This was a very interesting study done. Nagtataka sila, bakit ganito? On the one hand, ang baba nung mga ibang European countries, anywhere from uh, 2% ba to pinakamataas na yung 27%. Tapos itong isa naman, ang tataas, 88% to virtually 100%. So when you ask a rational person, what do you think? Siyempre mag-iisip tayo, siguro iba ang culture, etc., etc. Pero hindi. Do you know the difference? It's in the Department of Motor Vehicle Registration.
mm, mm.
'Di ba?
Andun na kagad, automatic na.
Oo, yung isa, check if you want to be an organ donor. They did not check and they did not become donors. Dun sa kabila, check if you
If
don't
you do
want
na, oh, yeah.
and they did not check.
Mm,
So they became
mm,
virtually all of them were organ donors. So parang ganyan yung ginagawa nila.
yeah.
'Di ba?
So yung So yung pera is effectively you're saying it's
Opt
healthy
in.
food na mahirap makuha. Kasi I think healthy naman siya because for our viewers, it's healthy
Yes.
because it's an investment program run by the central bank along with bank partners, of course, that allows you to invest at a lower, tama po ba, binababa yung tax rate mo kung mag invest ka sa pera
Tax-free.
account. Tax-free. Tax-free, hindi lang mas
Yung
mababa.
earnings.
Tax-free.
Tax-free ang
Tax-free
earnings.
earnings. Yeah, on
Mm.
pera. Which when we're talking about compound interest, of course, yung paglaki ng pera mo compounded, yung
Correct.
tax-free na yun ay nakakatulong. So it's very healthy in that sense for your financial future. But para siyang gulay siya, kailangan mong kainin, pero pinatakbo mo ng 2 miles yung tao para
Akyat ka
kainin yung
sa
gulay.
bundok, 'di
Oo.
ba?
Oo.
Ganun yun. Tama,
Okay.
napakagandang analogy niya. Mahiram ko nga yan sa'yo, Leloy, one of these days. So ganun yun. Parang pinahirapan mo talaga sila para makuha
Mm,
yon. Hindi yan
mm,
intentionally eh. It's just lack of a good design.
mm,
Tapos, yung mga administrators din, they're not earning anything, so to speak, from
mm,
that. So, para bang it's so hard if it's a Philippine bank, kailangan profit orientation lagi ang nangunguna
mm,
dyan eh, di ba? So it's not profitable for them and I've seen them really try hard pero wala. In fact, nung tinanong ko, how about the employees?
mm.
Wala rin. Kasi,
Ayun pala.
di ba? So, bakit kaya ganon? Ngayon, meron ding dahilan yan. Itong mga private employers na to, meron naman silang sariling retirement fund, di ba?
Mm,
At saka, so para bang, siyempre kung ikaw yung employer, meron na ako eh. Tapos kung magpepera pa, di baka mamaya, maano pa, mapilitan pa siyang
mm,
mag-counterpart
mm,
funding ulit.
mm,
Plus, meron din tayo sa batas na employers are required to pay at least 1/2 month
mm,
for every year of service pag nag-retire. Sa US,
mm,
wala namang ganon.
mm,
So, I don't know if you've encountered the terms defined benefit versus
mm,
defined contribution.
mm,
When you say defined benefit, yan yon. Sinabi na niya na 1/2 month for every year of service. Defined na
mm,
yung benefit.
mm,
Naka-fix na yan, ascertained na. Yung isa, defined contribution. Si employee, nagko-contribute, pwede ring bigyan ng counterpart funding ni
mm,
employer. Pero hindi ko alam kung anong magiging value nito ah.
mm.
Ganon.
Ganon. Mm,
So, ang nangyari sa US, nagkaroon din ng hindi magandang transition yan. Because syempre,
mm.
if you're the employer, I'd go for the 401k.
Yes, yeah.
Kasi, defined contribution, hindi ko
Mm.
liability na pagbagsak ang market, pag nag-retrench.
Magbibigay pa rin ako.
Oo, so parang bibigay
Mm,
ko pa rin kung ano yung na-promise na
mm,
defined
mm,
benefit. Ngayon,
mm.
itong defined contribution, wala akong liability.
Right.
Whatever the fund earned, plus my counterpart funding, if I have, yun na yun. Di ba?
Hindi ko naiisipin.
Oo. So parang
Okay.
ako, kinakabahan din ako. Ayoko, dapat it should be a very careful push on the pera na hindi
Mm.
sasabihin ng employer, okay, hindi na ako magde-define.
Right, right. Kaya
Oo.
that's why you were quick to emphasize also that it is a supplemental fund for retirement and
Oo.
should not be the main fund dahil meron pa rin dapat obligasyon ng mga employers currently sa kanilang
Meron
mga
kasi sa
empleyado.
batas eh.
Oo.
Kaya
Mm,
hindi mo rin sila masisi dahil syempre
mm,
cost na naman yan. But
okay.
the take up of pera is very important because of the reality na kumbaga nung araw ang patagalan tayo sa company, di ba? Some of
Mm,
the people they actually just had one or two
yes.
employers, so their fund, their retirement fund had all the time.
Mm, mm,
Eh ngayon, kahit na may
yeah.
magandang retirement or separation fund si private employer mo, pagka umalis ka, gagastusin mo yun eh. Ikaw ba ilalagay? So kung may pera account ka, hanggang
I
55
see.
yan eh. Para maggalaw mo na wala kang mga penalties.
Mm,
Although that
mm,
penalties, meron ulit exemptions yan, yung mga emergency, etc. They are found
okay.
in book 3. So, ganon. So, importante pa rin yung augmentation ng pera na yan. At wish
Great.
ko pa rin na sana maging opt-out na. Na
Mm,
pagka
mm,
pumasok ka, nandun na yon unless ayoko. Ikaw ngayon yung
Mm,
mag-exert ng effort to unenroll yourself.
nice. So, I want to turn now dun sa mga pwedeng gawin ng mga Pilipino. Kasi nabanggit
Mm.
nyo nga that the healthy food for Filipinos, unfortunately, is malayo. So, kahit papaano, we need to talk about individual accountability. Kailangan, dahil mahirap, you need to do something. Hindi natin
Mm.
maiwasan. Because on the one hand, as this is a civic show, of course, we should lobby for the structural change. That's very
Yes.
important because we're all in this together. But there's also such a thing as individual accountability amidst the lack of structural help, kumbaga. So anong pwedeng gawin ng mga individuals? Because sometimes when you talk to Filipino individuals, ang daming takot relative to
Yeah.
investment, of course. And so one takot, for example, is I heard this I hear financial advisors in the Philippines say na ang Pilipino takot sa volatility ng market. Gusto nila fixed returns for one thing, may ganong mentality. Ako pangalawa, eto personal, ang takot ko sa Philippine market is ayaw kong pumili ng stocks. Tinatamad akong pumili ng stocks,
Yeah.
pero ayaw ko rin naman mag-invest sa mutual fund dahil ang mahal. Ang average mutual fund mo dito sa Pilipinas is ano ba 1.5 ang fees ko dito sa Pilipinas. So
If
even
actively managed.
if actively managed, ang fees ko sa US is well, public employee ako, so mas mababa is 0.005. So kahit gusto ko mag-contribute sa Pilipinas, namamahalan ako. Pangatlo, parang one of the worst performing stock indexes ang PSEI over the past 10 years, if I'm not mistaken, the worst, right? So ang daming barriers towards engaging yung Philippine market. Even if you wanted to, maging ako, gusto kong mag-contribute sa Pilipinas, nahihirapan ako mag-invest dito. At may pang-apat pa pala, ang hirap na ngayon mag-invest sa foreign funds dahil isinara yung interactive brokers at mahirap na mag-invest ang Pilipino sa US stock market na whether we like it or not is mas sustainable currently kaysa sa PSEI or Philippine Stock Exchange. So paano na? Parang ang hirap.
Oo. So, syempre, baka mamaya, the sky is falling na tayo, no?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Anyway, so for the individual, ako, I always say this. Yes, I agree with you. We need structural change. Pero we cannot wait for structural change to happen.
Mm.
Ngayon, sa sarili nating household, sa sarili mong pamumuhay, kung single ka pa lang, there are only, kumbaga, three basic laws of money. Pay yourself first, get only into a business that
Mm.
you understand, and seek advice only from competent people. So yun yung mga, um, and then the third one pala is make your gold work for you, have an army of gold before you buy luxury.
Mm.
So those are the basic laws of
Fundamentals.
money. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Pero, paano mo ngayong gagawin yan? Kasi madali, pero mahirap gawin. From the very start, when you start working, mag-automate ka na ng saving and investing mo. There is
Mm.
no other way. Nasa liksik na yan. Automaticity is the only way that will work for you. Kasi nga napakaraming temptasyon, lalo na ngayon. Nung
Mm.
araw, Leloy, di ba, bago ka makabili, nung wala pang credit card, kailangan may cash ka. Nung nagkaroon ng credit card, pwede na. Ngayon,
Mm.
online shopping, kahit na nakapajama ka, 24/7, pwede kang bumili. So,
Mm.
the environment makes it harder and harder for us to really save and invest. Ano
Mm.
pa yun, on top of the Mila pa yun, myopia, inertia loss aversion.
Mhm.
So ngayon, paano mo namang gagamitin itong mga default bias to your
Mm.
favor? You automate your saving and investing. If your company doesn't have anything that works like that, na yung pinag-usapan nga natin, sana may pera, counterpart funding, gumawa ka ng sarili mo. Now, there is a platform that I use that is the COL platform, but I have to divulge that my husband is also connected with that. When he
Mm.
had his early retirement from BDO, dito siya, and he helped put up the first fund source where almost all the Philippine funds are available na pang tinitira.
Yes.
Kasi syempre,
Mm.
kung maghihintay ka ng mga agent, papansinin ka ba na 5,000 pesos lang yung
Mm.
kailangan mo. So, this was his attempt to democratize investing. Now, there, available lahat. May Sun Life, may kung ano-ano na mga funds. May fixed income at saka may equity. Now, you always have to have in mind that you have to have both the fixed and the equity or yung
Mm.
sasabi natin na stocks. Yung uunahin mo yung emergency fund mo. At least mga 6 months of your
Mm.
expenses, dapat
Mm.
nakatabi dyan. Huwag mo lang ilalagay sa ATM mo yan kasi matetempt ka ulit, ano, na gastusin yan. Kailangan lagyan mo ng
Oh,
barrier, ng friction
oh,
cost. So, ano mo, i-save mo sa mga money market fund. You can also
mm.
get that you can also get this then from banks, pero you're just limited to the banks, ano,
Mm.
products. It's not a supermarket. And then, for your retirement, kahit na sabihin natin nakakawalang gana na tong stock market natin, no? It is still the equity market still gives the highest return in the long run. Now, when you use a platform like the one I mentioned, hindi ka kailangan limited
Mm.
sa Philippine stocks. Pwede ka nang mag-invest even with your pesos sa mga global funds. Now,
Mm.
ano sundutin natin yung sinabi mo kanina na you don't like to pick stocks. And if you don't have the expertise to do so, please stay away from that. Kasi dyan maraming nasusunog. Kaya ang dami natotrauma sa pag-invest sa stocks. Kasi tumira-tira sila ng mga kung ano-anong based on chismis-chismis. Hindi naman marunong magbasa ng balance sheet, pero
Mm.
tumitira na akala mo magaling. Masusunog ka talaga dyan. Kaya
Mm.
equity index fund ang lagi kong sinasabi. And
Mm.
it's so hard to beat the index, no? Napaka-konti, kakapiranggot lang ng fund managers who actively manage funds can beat the index. And
Mm.
if they're able to do so, it is hard to do so on a sustained basis na for
Mm.
so many
Mm.
years. Kaya you are just better off with equity index funds. Now, you were talking about the high fees.
At mas mura pa po, no? For you.
Mm. Yeah. Mas
Mm.
mura ang index kaysa sa actively managed fund. 'Di ba? Yung sinasabi mo na fees, totoo
Mm.
naman yan. Ang layo-layo. Because ikaw, namulat ka ngayon because you're working in the US. Sobrang, it's a race to zero na nga yung mga yan eh. Mga brokerage. Kasi naman laki-laki ng pondo. So meron ulit katwiran din.
Mm.
Yung side ng
Mm.
Pilipinas. Kakapiranggot eh. Parang retail wholesale ito. Hindi, it's more expensive
Mm.
to run mutual funds here because nga the demand is not that much. Sana nga kung ma-activate natin lahat yung mga pera na yan at kung ano-ano na magiging yun na yung default, opt-out, baka may chance tayo na pababain. Actually, nagbabababa na rin sila pero
Mm.
mataas pa rin if you compare it with developed countries.
Mm.
So yun. What else did I miss to answer in your question?
Yung ano, well, I think you answered it na kahit na medyo mahina ang Philippine stock market ngayon, long run,
Oo.
hindi naman gumuguho ang ekonomiya ng Pilipinas.
Oo.
So, actually, especially now, that's the point. Mababa ang Philippine market. Maybe it's time to buy, hindi po ba?
Mm. Mm. Pero siguro kasi yung mga tao na napapagod na silang, it's time to buy, tagal-tagal na dito, no? Anyway,
Okay,
but you
okay.
are not.
Oo nga, to be
Pero
fair. Yes.
ako personally, I'm still invested in the Philippine stock market. But I don't limit myself to investing in
Mm.
the Philippine stock market.
Mm.
Mag-investing kayo sa mga global
Ah,
funds. Na yun nga,
ah,
sinasabi ko sa iyo, available din yan doon sa COL platform. And you use
yeah.
pesos. Kasi pinagsara na rin tayo yung mga dati
Mm.
na may Schwab account ng mga Pinoy. Wala na, bawal na daw kayo. Parang nakaka-hurt nga eh. Kasi pero ganun eh. Yun yung tingin na nila sa atin eh. Dahil yan sa mga
Mm.
laundering eh. So yun,
Okay.
so let's go back to the Pinoy. Ano ngayon ang gagawin mo? Kunyari, kumikita ka ng X number of pesos, 20,000 kunyari, ang starting salary mo. Alam mo, talaga, umpisahan mo na, kahit maliit ang salary mo, siguraduhin mo na masanay ka na mag-pay yourself first. Ibig sabihin,
Mm.
unahin muna ang sarili bago yung
Mm.
mga iba-ibang mga
Mm.
suppliers mo dyan, bago ang mga luho. Kasi
Mm.
when you're able to do that, ganun naman tayo eh. We adapt eh. 'Di
Mm.
ba? Kung kinaltas mo na yung saving mo na I suggest 20% when you start and go all the way up as you get older.
Mm.
Ang ang very ideal nga is to follow your age. So,
Mm.
if you're 25%, pataas sa pataas. Pag umabot ka na ng 50, normally that's the time na medyo big time ka na ng konti, di ba? Na medyo mataas-taas na yung sweldo mo. Pwede mo na ihinto doon sa 50%. Pag mo nang gawing 67. And then you would have accumulated enough already, especially if you did not disturb the power of compounding. Yon.
Mm.
So dapat sa umpisa pa lang, ayusin mo na yan. Tapusin mo
Mm.
yung emergency fund mo, and then pag natapos mo na, mag-save ka na for your retirement.
Mm.
Automatic kasi, and then kada taas ng sweldo, taasan mo rin yan. Alam mo kasi, pagka hindi natin ginawang automatic, matataranta na naman tayo kay emotional emong sasabihin
Mm.
bagsak ang market, magbenta ako, tapos tumataas ang market, ay, bili ako, baliktad yun, di ba? That is the
Mm.
opposite way of earning from the stock market. So you might just go
Mm.
automatic
Mm.
saving and investing.
So you're saying there's actually no magic bullet here. Hindi fancy ang
Okay?
getting rich. It's actually just being para bang exercise kumbaga. There's no
Mm.
fancy exercise, there's no fancy meal that will cause you to lose 50 pounds overnight. It is the basic and boring stuff that will let you get to the finish line.
Yes. So ako, I always get the mga question, how about crypto?
Mm.
Siyempre, no, ano lang yan, pangkiliti mo lang sa sarili mo. Dapat. Kasi wala pa
Oo.
siya talagang very long na, track record, di ba?
Mm.
At, at saka yung mga naririnig niyong kwento, yung kita, hindi naman nagkukwento
Mm.
yung mga tao sa lugi nila di ba?
Mm.
Payapakan niya kung minsan
Mm.
Pero kung kating-kati ka pa rin to get into the action, just a very, very tiny part of your portfolio na kayang-kaya mong ipalugi.
Mm.
Ganon. But
Okay.
really, tama yung sinabi mo, what would give you a happy retirement is really the boring,
Mm.
paulit-ulit na saving and investing. Just get na lang your excitement from other aspects of life.
Totoo nga naman. There are so many other exciting things in life. So I'm sure you get this question all the time. Okay, we've convinced people, kailangan mo magtaya, kailangan mo ng disiplina, kailangan mo maglagay sa isang fund after you've saved up for your emergency funds, of course. But people will ask FQ, ma'am, where do I start? What's the first thing I buy in the market?
Equity index fund. So kung yung mga para sa emergency fund mo, money market fund lang yan. Very
Mm.
small earnings, pero at least kumikita, hindi nakaiwan sa savings account.
Mm.
Tapos, yung iba kasi akala nila emergency, parang ora-orada na kailangan nasa ATM. Yung mga money market fund naman, one day lang naman yan
Mm.
Tapos, when you are able to put that slight barrier also, it makes you really realize kung totoo bang
Mm.
emergency to o hindi. Baka
Yeah.
naman, may sale, di naman emergency, di ba?
Yeah.
So, yon. Tapos, doon naman sa pang long term mo, may mga bonds, yun din. Parang si bonds is in the gitna So,
Mm.
money market, pinakamababa, safe na sure ka na yun yung kikitain. Si bond, may konting risk din, mas mataas ng konti kaysa sa money market. Pero si equity, siya yung pinakamataas ng return, pinakamataas din na risk. Di ba sabi nga natin sa investing, the higher the reward, the higher the risk,
Mm.
the lower the risk, the lower the reward.
Mm.
Yun yung parang mantra in investing.
Mm.
So, kaya wag na wag po kayong maniniwala pag may magsasabi sa inyo na walang lugi ito. Takbo kayo kaagad. Kasi
Mm.
that's a scam. Most likely it's a
Mm.
scam. Ngayon, nagkakaproblema, Lelo. I think you mentioned earlier about yung mga naka-investment ba? Meron ka bang sinabi kanina? Investment, insurance, tama ba?
No, wala pa.
Baka I heard that from
Uh,
your
uh,
baka I heard that from your one of your videos, yung mga VULs kasi maraming
yes. Well, yeah, no. I've been listening to people promoting VULs also.
mahirap yun. Ako, I don't like. I would advise you, and I've gotten the flack by saying this also. Siyempre, lalo na yung mga ibang nakakatrabaho natin, na ito talaga yung bread and butter nila. Pero the VUL kasi is one of the most misunderstood financial instruments. Binibenta kasi siya as, meron kang investment, meron ka pang insurance. Di ba parang ang ganda nga naman, no? Combo-combo. I call it the tisoy
Mm.
instrument in my book.
Okay.
Mabiling-mabili
Yeah.
itong tisoy na to. Kanya lang, hindi naiintindihan ng mga tao na mas mahal ito. Kaya mas mabuti
Mm,
talaga paghiwalayin ang insurance sa investment.
mm,
Kasi kung minsan dami nagrereklamo, FQ mo, bakit ganun? Ito na ang nalagay ko. Nung chinek ko, ito pa lang yung investment ko. Kasi nga, some were diverted to the to the insurance portion, which is an
mm.
expense naman talaga, di ba? Tapos yung iba na nila ininvest, mababa ang market ngayon eh. So,
Yeah.
laglag talaga yan. So, nagkakaroon ng misunderstanding and a lot of heartaches because of this.
Mm. Wow, okay. So again, back to the basics. Money market, bond fund, index fund na mas mura, lagay lang ng lagay. At yung isa nyo pa nabanggit, wag buting tingin gaano, hindi porket bagsak, labas, pasok.
Oo.
Parang lagay mo lang diyan tapos matulog ka. Kalimutan
Mm.
mo na and then just stay the course. Again, this is boring but I like what you said. Tandaan ng mga viewers natin, there are many more exciting things out there. Mag-bungee jumping na lang kayo kung gusto niyo ng excitement. We're just about to close, but itong final set of questions, I want to zoom out naman dito sa, kasi Proyekto Pilipino nga to, it's not just about the individual, it's about society. The act of saving for oneself, it seems very selfish because it's for oneself. But actually, I think there's a broader benefit to society. What is the broader benefit to our society, to our Proyekto Pilipino, if more Filipinos, kung mas maraming Pilipino ay nag invest para sa kinabukasan nila at para sa kinabukasan ng mga pamilya nila?
Okay. Ang sagot dyan, hindi ka magiging perwisyo sa bayan at sa mga relatives mo. Uy, totoo yan na
Totoo.
napaka ano natin dyan na parang automatically umaasa tayo sa mga kamag-anak natin. Sabi nga, okay naman ang, di ba, close-knit family, you have some people to run to. But you have to remember na may kanya-kanyang mga obligasyon din yung mga yon. Hindi ka pwedeng umasa. So if you
Mm.
are able to save and invest well for yourself, pagkaroon ka, nagkasakit ka, pag tumanda ka na at hindi ka na kumikita ng ganong kalaki, you can fend for yourself. You are
Mm.
not going to burden your children, your other relatives who are also in the process of saving for their own retirement nest egg. And then for the country, syempre kung if you were gainfully employed tapos nag-retire ka na marami kang savings na gagastusin, makakatulong ka ulit sa ekonomiya, di ba? No? At saka hindi ka na kailangang humingi ng mga kung ano-anong welfare benefit.
Mm.
In fact, ito pala ang magandang pag-usapan din natin. We have to reinvent retirement because retirement was invented by a politician, Otto von Bismarck. It will
Mm.
interest you because you're a historian.
The German,
Prussian, di ba? He was the Prussian
Prussian
politician.
chancellor.
Mm-mm. Na ginawa lang niya yon kasi masyadong nagiging sikat yung Marxism noon.
Mm.
Para hindi umalis yung mga constituents, sabi niya, I'm going to institute this retirement. Sabi niya, you will receive pension when you reach the age of 65. Nung panahon niya, 1800s pa yon, hardly anyone reached that age. Namamatay na before. Ngayon, uso-uso, 'di ba? Uso, nung sinasabi, 60s, the new 40s, di ba? Di ba? At saka,
Mm.
because of the advancement in technology, marami pa talagang ibubuga yung mga 60-year-old. They now have the wisdom, they're able to connect things more in a better way and still help in the companies. Kaya dapat mag-reframe tayo ng retirement. I want to call it re-tirement. Yung parang changing of tires. Hopefully,
Mm.
pag nag-invest ka using your age as the guide, by the time you reach 60, yung magiging trabaho mo, hindi ka na masyadong focus dun sa magkano kikitain mo kasi nakapagtabi ka na. Now, hopefully, you can focus on what can I do for society? Ano yung
Mm.
galing ko na makakatulong kahit na petiks na lang yung kikitain ko? Yung ganon. That is
Mm.
actually a dream na sana ibahin natin yung pagtingin natin ng retirement. Kasi kung magkakamot lang kayo ng tiyan the whole day, alam mo yung laging retirement,
Mm.
yung nasa
Mm.
sunset ka, ganyan, that's gonna get
Yeah.
old, di ba? You're
Yeah.
gonna get bored if
Yeah.
you do that every single day. So
Mm.
yon. So it's another way of thinking of it na pag nag-retire ka, try to be a productive. Alam mo, masabi nga nila marami
Ah,
doon mamatay agad pag
oh,
wala nang ginagawa,
yes.
di ba? Wala
Yes,
nang engagement.
nakaka-relate po ako doon kasi yun po ang goal ko. So ngayon, medyo aggressive ako mag-invest because
Mm.
I want to retire relatively early bilang OFW dahil gusto kong umuwi. At
Mm.
pag naka-retire na ako maaga, makaka-uwi ako, ideal lang makapag-government service ako for at least 10 years. And for me, retirement is not just personal, of course it is, but it's also because I have that goal in mind na makapaglingkod ulit dito sa Pilipinas at makauwi. And then also, of course, one of my dreams is kung palain, magkaroon ng enough retirement funds na makapagbigay naman, maging
Oo.
philanthropist. Sa tingin ko po, ang philanthropy is hindi lang para sa mga mayayaman, hindi lang para sa mga may-ari ng bangko, hindi lang para sa big families, kundi average Filipinos can actually become philanthropists if they save enough. Because a few thousand, hundreds of thousands donation makes a big deal in certain sectors sa Pilipinas. So I like to maraming salamat because nakaka-inspire.
Kailan
Yun,
mo
yun.
gusto mag-retire? At what age? I'm just curious.
Um, well, semi-retirement naman, there's this term I think they call coast fire, yung parang tatanggap ka pa rin ng sweldo pero hindi ka na nag-iipon dahil okay na yung retirement fund mo.
Oo.
Ideally 50, 55, makauwi. I'm currently 41. So in 55, sana gusto kong umuwi. Maybe makapag-government service or
Uy, umuwi ka
mag-part-time
ha.
teach.
Umuwi ka.
Yes, yes.
Grabe. Grabe, we
Yeah,
need we need people like you. And it's sad nga
yeah,
kasi yun nga yung brain drain ika nga.
yeah.
Pero yeah, come back.
Yes. But this is an OFW thing, no? You were saying, so marami sa mga OFW natin na hindi nag-iipon, they're effectively delaying their capacity to come home, to come home. At
Yes. And
masakit
spoiling.
yun.
And spoiling
Mm.
their domestic,
Oh.
I mean, dependents back home.
Mm.
Dapat, ito pa pala sa mga OFW, before you leave, you have to have a structure already. I'm really a believer
Mm.
in structure and design. Bago ka umalis, sabihin mo ano ba yung kailangan kong sustentuhan.
Mm.
Ano na talaga doon. At saka para sa akin, ang financial help dapat may expiry. Hindi dapat, ano
Mm.
yan, ongoing concern. Dapat may
Mm.
expiry.
Mm.
Kasi kailangan mo
Mm.
rin mag-ipon para sa sarili mo. In fact, don't delay. Kahit na maliit, meron ka tinatabi sa sarili mo. Huwag mong ipadala lahat.
I really love that yung for OFWs, and then yung other question ko, should Filipinos, and nabanggit ko na kanina, how should average Filipinos think about philanthropy in the future kung talagang magaling silang mag-invest?
Kung
Yung
magaling talaga.
pagbibigay,
When you say
kung-
philanthropy,
well,
hindi sa pamilya.
yung hindi sa pamilya, kundi pagbibigay sa Proyekto Pilipino po ito. Kung kunwari naniniwala po kayo sa edukasyon, and
Yes.
then in the future, you want to give to, say, an NGO, or even if you're more politically oriented, gusto mo mag-donate sa political party or sa mga politiko that you believe can make a change. This is something you can do if you take care of your financial, if you take care of your financial freedom.
Yes, alam mo, sana nga ganyan. In fact, if I may share what my husband and I do, we also automate that, our give back fund. So meron na
Wow.
kaming inisip. Kasi nga, di ba, para bang padalihin mo na sa sarili mo.
Mm.
Meron ng percentage every month na pumupunta sa isang separate fund. Na yan yung,
Mm.
kung halimbawa meron kang opportunity to help. Mas
Mm.
magandang framing, you have the
Mm.
opportunity to help.
I like that. Yes.
So, you can go to that fund and get it. Para bang natanggal mo yung pain of paying, which is one of the behavioral biases that affect the way we deal with money. At the same time, nagkakaroon ka rin ng parang structure na hindi ka ma-donors fatigue. Kasi yung iba, di ba, puro na lang ganyan, puro na lang tulong-tulong. So, ang gagawin mo ay naubos na for the meantime. Let's just wait for this fund to grow again before I can give
Bigay
again.
ulit. Wow.
So, you just make things easier. Parang dapat meron tayong hacker's mind, sabi nga eh.
Mm.
How do you make it easier,
Mm.
frictionless? So, kaya hacker din ang tawag doon. Di ba titignan mo kung ano yung mga pain points? Yung mga hacker,
Mm,
tinitignan nila kung ano yung mga weakness itong
mm,
sistema to para mapasok ko.
mm,
Ganun din tayo mag-isip. Pero for the positive, di ba? For
mm,
the benefit. So pag
mm,
tinitignan mo, ito kasi yung gusto kong mangyari, pero nahihirapan ako. Isa-isahin mo ba?
mm.
And then you design.
Oh,
My wish is for everybody to be a designer, a
yes.
behavior designer.
Nung kayo at yung mister nyo nagsimula kayo along your financial journey, did you dream about one day becoming more generous with the money, becoming a donor, having causes, or ngayon nyo na lang naisip yan? Or was this a
Ah,
kind of goal from the beginning?
from the beginning, syempre, ano kami, the typical na ang uunahin mo, papatayo ka ng bahay,
Mm,
mga education funds sa mga anak mo. Tapos, but then when we would encounter, we already, even at a younger age, we would encounter opportunities to help. We would help. But there was no, a few years ago pa lang namin na gawa itong inautomate namin, pati yung help fund. And we
mm,
do. We're both very active in our respective mga Ateneo, syempre, hindi ko makakalimutan.
mm.
I'm actually the president of SAGE, Samahan ng mga Atenistang Graduate ng Economics right now.
Mm.
And then siya rin, nasa FAME naman siya, sa ME naman yan, and pati yung mga class-class. So, doon pa lang, marami na eh. Marami ka ng mga opportunities to help doon. Pati sa
Mm.
Zonta, which I'm also a member of, yung
Mm.
mga ganyan.
So, and how has it gotten more important because nga yung proyekto yung broader goals itong show na to, has it gotten more important to you gayong nabanggit nyo you're now empty nesters and
Mm.
basically I assume na okay na yung mga anak nyo, you've given them the education they need, and so now help is no longer, as you said, no longer help for the family but help for society. Do you see
Yes.
it becoming more important to you as you go deeper into your financial journey?
Yes, it is. Actually, what I'm doing now, it's not really for the money, but for trying to help others with the knowledge that I have, the training that I got. Na
Mm,
I would speak before employees, different
mm,
organizations, and try to impart what I know. And yan nga, ang big dream ko talaga is really to make at least almost all employers sana design their salary structure para
mm,
opt out na yung saving and investing, which is
mm.
portable.
Well, that is the sana nandito si Father Tito, pero pagbalik ni Father Tito, I'm gonna tell him this is maybe one of our possibly our next advocacy dito sa Proyekto Pilipino. We've major advocacies namin, of course, food security, anti-stunting. Pero ito, napaka-importante rin because yun nga, nabanggit ko, kinabukasan ng pinag-uusapan. At
Mm-mm.
dito sa episode na to, in closing, gusto ko lang sabihin, we started talking about yung kinabukasan natin bilang individual ng mga Pilipino at yung kinabukasan ng ating mga pamilya. Hindi pwedeng umaasa lang yung pamilya natin sa atin dahil tayo abroad, dahil tayo OFW. Kailangan umasa tayo sa isa't isa, pero kailangan umasa din tayo sa atin mismo. At pag ginawa natin yon, we therefore enable ourselves to contribute more broadly to Philippine society in the future dahil hindi na natin inaalala yung sarili nating bulsa at ideally magkakaroon tayo ng pasobra para sa lipunan para maitulong natin. So, yun ang aking main takeaway dito sa episode na to, but I am going to hand it back to our guest, si FQ Mommy, or actually FQ Lola na
Thank you,
pala.
Grammy.
FQ Grammy, to just close out our episode.
Okay, so everybody wants to have a very decent and happy old age, diba? That is my dream for all Filipinos.
Mm,
Now, it is not enough to know, diba? Financial education, sorry to say, even if it's the most seductive answer to this problem, is not the answer to our problems. It's really the structure. And that is the reason why we have to design our environment to make it easy to also care for our future self. So, knowledge is not enough. Let us design our environment, meaning to say, yung ating salary structure. Let's automate our saving and investing. At kung hindi ka makapagpigil sa kakabili online, tanggalin mo muna yung mga app na yan. Make it easy. Design, design, design.
So design your life, design your finances, and maybe we can all together design our country so that it's more sustainable.
Yan yung nasa FQ Book 3 ko. Una, designing a high FQ family. Pangalawa, designing a high FQ company. And then number 3, designing a high FQ nation.
Ayun naman pala. So ito naman talaga yung proyekto Pilipino, 'di ba? Hindi lang sa finances kundi sa pang-araw-araw. Kung maayos ang pagtrato mo sa sarili mo, kung maayos ang pagtrato mo sa pamilya mo, kung maayos ang pagtrato mo sa lipunan mo, kung maayos ang pagtrato mo sa bansa mo, okay ka na. Yun na yung civics. So maraming salamat po, Rose Fres Fausto, or FQ Mommy, FQ Grammy. Sa uulitin po. Thank you very much. That was so much fun. Thank you.